Final words of wisdom. Make my next supper cutlet curry. Order black court cutlet curry and put it by my pillow. It's time to sleep. Good night.
Sleep well, Grandpa, and your bizarre words of wisdom.
And let's leave on a good note. Better needs to be a better boss fight than Juvenile. Because Juvenile was some bullshit. Some of those bullshit attacks.
Actually, I probably should have checked to see if I could level up one more time. Silverface. Look at him. This is the dude from the intro, all right. All right, do the thing. All right, I guess I got Silverface.
So you're the all-time ultimate undefeated champion, Silverface. I'm Travis Touchdown. I'm a passing assassin, and I'm also known as King of the Gamers. And I'm here to kick your ass.
Okay, look, don't bother with the grandstanding. I'm just, like, not in the mood right now. I think maybe misunderstanding, but this is a killer marathon game. You know, it's pinball, okay? You probably picked up on this, but this game is made from the settings and illustrations of a pinball table. And realistically, it wouldn't even really be possible to run a marathon while killing off a bunch of people, wouldn't it? What sort of organization would sign off on something like that? Some made-up fantasy bullshit.
Actually, I did notice that, but you've never killed anyone before, have you?
In an experiment in science class, I fainted while dissecting a frog. I totally fainted in front of all the girls.
That sounds like some real trauma.
Anyway, yeah, no killing, punching, or whatever. I literally can't even. I hate exercising. I played wind instruments in the band at school and a shitty school life, especially can't stand dude bro killer types like yourself.
If he was in a marching band, that man has cardio down for the rest of his life. A wind instrument while marching. But you can't escape the fights. You're going to have to fight me.
So that's how it's going to be, huh? You're going to try to rile up my instincts?
Also, bullshit that man has never been in a fight. He was in band. Those motherfuckers will throw down.
What lies beyond it? My settings. What the hell are settings anyway?
Settings are basically proof of your existence. The mechanism that makes your ego. The variables that make you up of the person you are.
My ego. Instinctively enjoying murder and creating records of murder as a sport. That's Silverface. My infinite death punch is gonna end you, man.
Nice. That's what I've been waiting for.
Tonight my fist is especially angry. It's pissed off at having been regulated to the very end.
So you're threatening me all of a sudden, Marathon Monkey? That doesn't come... But doesn't coming last just prove that what a big deal you are?
I mean, I guess so. It's kind of cool to be able to avoid the DLC on this platform and basically become the last boss, I guess.
Right? If you think about it, it pretty much means you're the main character, you know?
Get the fuck out of here. When it all comes down, everybody's just here for Bad Girl anyway.
You're overthinking this shit, dude.
It's just not the same. I object. I'm going on strike. I'm gonna kill you.
That's some nice bloodlust for a guy composed of just settings and an illustration.
Settings make the man, the ego takes hold, and the illustration becomes reality. Therefore, I'll become the final champion of reality.
Nice line reading, man. I can feel the bloodlust boiling up. Let's do this.
Spread out.
We can level you up. All right.
Let's do this. Damn, you're fucking this dude up, dude. More.
Come on, Silverface, are you fucking kidding me? Unload all that frustration on me.
It's like that one meme where I think it was like Jujutsu Kaisen where the guy's just like freaking losing it in the bloodlust, you know that illustration?
I've never seen Jujutsu Kaisen.
I've never seen it either, but I've seen the memes.
Okay.
Fucking just like losing it.
Oh, nice.
I love Time Stop. If I had to give it, if I had to say who is the best chip, oh, that's what the bumpers are for.
Okay.
If I had to give it up, it's like healing or slow time. Dude, slow time beats everything.
All right, let me. Psycho knees. Ah, shit!
It's okay. I'm gonna drop down and heal. There you go. Go for it. I'll save it so I can slow him down. Oh man, I was charging my foot! More! I'm not even stimulated enough!
The marathon isn't over yet.
The real marathon starts now! Think you can handle more?
Show me what the last boss can really do. Wait.
I see spikes.
Okay.
There's no bouncing. If he pushes us back, we're gonna get skewered. Don't push me back into it, please.
Oh shit! I'm out. I need to recharge. Recharge, Travis.
Yank it, you stupid otaku! Oh, that guy's fast. I guess it's that cardio you were talking about. He may move down to my... Oh, there we go. Kid! Oh, you moved him. I don't want to fight over there because he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna give me with the skewers.
Oh boy.
Come on, man.
Oh shit!
I forgot he's got the grappling hook.
Oh fuck.
Nice one.
Ah! Yep. Come on. Travis, get in there.
What the fuck you want? I think he's stuck on the bumper. Nice one. He's right there. Time stop. Yes, my turn. You're dead, man. A wrestling move into a stab. She had a nice master.
That's a nice fatality.
That was actually a pretty good boss fight. It wasn't bullshit, but it was still dangerous.
More damage.
Yeah, because he was fighting you. I was just there.
Yeah.
I have an S rank, okay? So, like, maybe S is for Shinobu. What is B for?
Hey,
Bravis?
How about those skills used, though? You barely use shit.
I got 11. I got to double digits. Badman wishes he could get the double digits, okay? Anyway. I worked up quite a sweat.
Running with you is something else. Blood suits this marathon more than sweat.
With my blood flowing like this, that which fuzzy was become clear. Why did I become Silverface? Why was I born in a world of pinball?
So, what's become clear exactly?
We are updated, reformed. We evolve, synthesize, awaken, combine. We run further on the path of evolution to the bright future that sure lies ahead.
Can you trust that future?
Who knows? But this world is full of things you simply can't know without trying to run the path.
Yeah, you and I may be on different paths, but I'll give mine a run. Our paths may cross again somewhere.
When that happens,
Want to shed some more blood?
let's stick to sweat next time.
I can do that.
Travis touchdown. I'm going to hurry on ahead. The next goal awaits.
Goodbye, Marathon King. Okay. So how does Bad Girl become not a dog anymore?
Infinity Justice Chip. That has to be the blind, right?
Yeah.
That's the only one that just looks correct. Hey, look, it's another death drive thingy.
Coding complete. Preparing to transfer. Okay.
Whoa.
That's the wrong character.
Nah, I think he still comes with. He just doesn't play with us.
The DLC allows you to have a third person play. That would be awesome.
3 people fucking around.
All right, then. Now I've got all the death balls. Well, technically, I got 6 real death balls. So what happens now? I actually have a pretty good idea what's going to happen, but I'm not just going to blurt it out. Fuck it. Bad girl's totally coming back. Like, definitely. And how do I know this for sure? Because I read the wiki. Duh. Bad Girl's absolutely coming back. All kinds of, behind the scenes issues. So Bad Girl's absolutely coming back. What I'm worried about is how much is that bitch going to remember when she does come back? What if she was like, no idea of just how much bullshit her dad and I went through to bring her punk ass back? Or she restarts after that point where I killed her. She's absolutely going to try and jump me.
Yeah.
Shit. If that happens, I'm going to have no choice but to get her to kill that old bastard instead. This long-ass journey is almost at its end. We'll meet again someday. Until then, play hella indie games for me in the meantime.
Gotta love Suda. There we go. Someone that... with all 6 real death balls.
Real death balls this time.
Yeah.
Oh, who summoned me? You again? You look foolish, but that's your appeal, I guess. You may have a single wish granted. Now speak your wish.
A true wish this time.
Ellipses. Quite a greedy one, aren't you? I shall grant your wish. So you've gathered all the real death balls this time. So this day has finally come. I shall grant your wish. Eye of the Tiger!
Magical girl transformation sequence. Back from the depths of... Give me a beer.
Daddy, give me a beer. You don't know what I've been through. Actually, you do.
Finally. All right.
What the hell do you want to know? How do I feel about it? You want to know what it's like to see my daughter again? Yes, I guess you could say that sometimes it's better to leave things as they are. But that's not exactly it. It was more like throwing back a shot I thought was vodka, but it turns out it's fucking gasoline!
I feel like Badman's actually had that happen to him.
Anyway, every vein of my goddamn body clenched up. But then I realized something pretty quickly that, hey, this ain't so bad. Came to accept the situation. So basically, it was the first time I'd seen her in a while, but it was also like seeing her for the first time, period. When Charlotte finally appeared in front of my eyes again, I now saw her as Bad Girl. As for me, I had become Badman. We both turned into something different. But there's nothing really wrong with that, you know? Kids don't grow up the way their parents expect them to. And parents don't stay the way their kids expect them to either. It happens all the time. Like, all the goddamn time. Now all she wants to do is live the way she wants. So we decided to live out our own lives separately. No I love yous, no hugs. Even with all that bullshit, the fact is, we're blood. And blood is blood. And blood don't fight. That's the lesson I learned. Or, something like that. Anyway, that's enough for now. You be sure to watch out for your blood, too, okay? Blood's a curse. It's also a blessing. As long as that chain of blood continues.
New playable characters has been unlocked. Really? Really?
Wow!
New skill chips for the new character. New scenarios been added to Badman Strikes Back on the head for your car. New T-shirt. Save. And there she is on the on the car.
Really?
Interesting. I don't know why he said he was leaving, because I know he's in 3. I don't know why he said, well, we'll live our separate lives differently. I'm like, bullshit, you are.
Huh. Let's see what the new shirt is.
The Outfixers.
Okay.
Rolling Thunder.
Okay.
Nice. Fire Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Siren.
Fuck Siren. Oh, I gotta show you a highlight I have from Siren, but fuck Siren.
Puts on shirt anyway. Bad Girl, what do you know?
Right there.
Holy shit! Bad Girl is playable. All right, what's her justice
Infinite
chip?
Justice
Pulls in
and attacks enemies with a special wire.
Oh, so it's the grapple
It's
shot.
the grapple hook. Okay, that makes more sense than the blind thing.
Set Bad Girl's Bat of Flame, like
While
she
the
did.
bat is on fire, Bad Girl's attacks become explosive.
Not bad. Bad Girl only. Unleash a powerful swing.
Okay.
Yeah, that one swing that fucking nearly destroys you in the game.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go talk to Bad Girl then. Don't start the credits again.
Oh, right. My bad. My bad. God damn. All right, watch. I'm wasting no time. Run up to him and nothing.
Just get that serious. Open it. Like I'm gonna tell you that.
I love Travis so much. Even if you want to play this on the PS5, I'm going to bring over the.
I'm playing this on the PS5.
I'm bringing over the game cartridge case because you really need to see what the case looks like.
Okay. Okay. But I'm playing on the PS5.
I don't fucking care, man. Whatever, man. She's not there anymore.
What?
Where'd she go?
Oh, she's on the chair. Bad girl.
Just drink.
Bad girl.
Look at her. All right, well, we fixed her. You'll see Badman Strikes Back.
Hold on. No, not. I didn't mean the t-shirt shot. How many ramens did we loot? We missed out on 2 whole ramens at the very end.
I can't imagine how.
Huh.
Badman Strikes again.
The story of Badman's life. Fuck. All right. You know what? We're here.
We're not playing it. We're just reading. So it's barely even that late. This one, again, have never seen any Badman Strikes Back. Black Dog. You ever seen the Grim Reaper before? The fuck? You even know the Grim Reaper? Okay then, here's a little story for you. It was about 7, maybe 8 years ago. Back when I was maybe a bit more normal than now. It was raining and the road was slick like a seal's back. I was driving down the highway in my truck. A guy named Cole was sitting in the passenger seat with me. In the back with the cargo, there were 2 other younger guys. Cargo was this shit called White Crystal. It was close to 100% pure and the fiends all loved it. Cole was sitting there talking about food. Like, that's all he could fucking talk about.
Cole was actually Harvey, but I just called him Cole because fuck that weeb language. That is not Harvey. You know, recently I had this one thing that was delicious. It's stewed beef brains, and you eat that shit with some garabashi sauce. The second you pop it in your mouth, it melts, and this rich, creamy flavor just, like, explodes. It's got the ultimate umami aftertaste. I even feel like I maybe even got smarter and shit.
What the fuck? Like, you talk about eating cow brains?
Yeah, man. There's this other shit called tete de vieux. It's not just the brains, it's the whole head, stewed. The gelatinous part of the skin on the head is just divine.
What the hell would you... Why the hell would you even think about eating some cow brains?
Try it out, you'll understand. Try it once and you'll never forget that flavor, man. You know how they got, like, monkey brains in China? I've never gotten my hands on them myself, but I want to try that shit at least once before I die. Monkey brains apparently work wonders for, you know, problems with your dong, too.
I was just heading up north on Highway 101, about to turn off of some backwater dirt road.
Is Birkin Badman?
Birkin? Huh. Without the mask on?
Because he said this is before he was so messed up.
It could be. I don't know what Badman's real name is. Saw a raggedy old black dog limping along the road. Aw, poor little donkey.
Check out that dog. That's an incarnation of the Grim Reaper, you know.
I had no idea what the hell he was talking about, but I had that bad feeling. Then I was coming out of a turn and I saw this big-ass trailer sitting right there in the middle of the fucking road. Obviously parked there to block off traffic. I slammed on the brakes and suddenly 3, maybe 4 cars showed up behind us. A fucking ambush.
Looks like it, huh? Someone planned this.
Fuck! We gotta let the guys in the back know.
There are too many of them to fight off.
The fuck do we do now? Mountains on the right, cliffs to the left. We can't run.
Stuck in the middle with you. Punch it in reverse. That's the only way out.
What, ram them? It's fucked. Let's do it. Not a bad spur of the moment plan. Cole had a big mouth, but at least he was still a pro bodyguard. I grabbed the clutch, shoved the truck in reverse, and then punched the gas.
Yeah, Birkin is Badman.
That's when it happened. Can't recognize without a mask on. I could see that old black dog in the corner of my eye. And then...
They're shooting us.
I remember Cole aiming his python and shooting me right in the left fucking ear. To be exact, he was aiming for the guy behind me and missed and hit me instead. Okay, I was about to say.
All right, yeah. It was a setup, but no, it wasn't.
I sound like church bells rang inside my
Real
head.
pro bodyguard move there. Shoot your client in the ear.
Thought I'd gone deaf. And then warm blood started flowing down my face, and now I can't see shit either. I knew that the guy behind me had done Cole. Cole had been chewing my ear off about eating brains for lunch or whatever. And now there he was, his own brains, blowing off all over the place. For all I know, them monkey brains were the last thing to go through his own brains before a bullet did. That's when I lost consciousness. Of course, I should have been killed too. But I wasn't. I was unconscious, covered in blood, so they probably assumed my ass was dead. Figure that's why the Grim Reaper only took Cole with him to the next world. Which was, you know, huge fucking mistake.
Have you ever seen the video game Death Must Die?
I don't know.
It's kind of a Suda-esque game. And you have your old buddy, the Grim Reaper, who shreds on a skateboard.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm really into this, to be honest. Let's see what else is in this.
Calamities continued. With the cargo we were hauling ripped off, my boss Castileon was fucking pissed. He didn't even want to know what kind of messed up shit the old man might have done back in the day, but I knew he was the type to dish out discipline. For 40 years, he led the organization, busting skulls and raking in cash all along the Pacific Northwest. He was real old school and real stubborn. Yeah, how long is this one?
I'm looking it up. Just keep going then.
Even worse was the guy he sent out, Muska. His connections had got him a spot in the organization, but he was just a young punk, thick as pig shit. Probably got told to jack me up real good. With his new toy, me, right in front of his eyes, you could tell he was already high on adrenaline.
Yeah, like, if the option pops up, leave and check the bike, because I think there's one more thing left for the bike. Because, no offense, Badman, fuck off.
Yeah, this is a...
Like, if we didn't have to go through the whole game before this, if we just started on the DLC, I don't know. Anyway, we didn't do that, but check the bike. I don't remember if it said it, but just check the bike.
They said check the car.
I know, but this thing says there's one more scenario on the bike.
Okay.
Check the scenarios, because 7 popped up, which was the latest one. See if there's anything past 7. This says begin, which I'm not liking at all.
Nope.
God damn it.
Do we have to get through the Badman scenario? Like, we're set up for 3. We're set up for 3.
No, because we don't know. Because the thing with Henry didn't happen yet. Just because he showed up doesn't mean that tells you what the fuck happened to him. Let's see here.
How many scenarios does Badman have?
I think they said 6.
6? Suda, fuck, like, all right. If Suda had been weaving in and out the Badman story along with the Travis story, maybe.
No,
but, like,
no,
he needs some editing.
No, I don't think that's really the issue here. I think Badman is cool. I think it's awesome that they're just like, for such a simple thing where they're like, hey, yo, by the way, this person you killed had a dad, and he was pissed that you killed his daughter.
Okay.
I like that concept.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be like, and here's his backstory, and I'm like, he's not interesting enough for a backstory.
But again, if this wasn't just, hey, here's 6 scenarios, here's a fucking novel to read through. If there was voice acting, if there was anything else, this is in poor taste. I'll say that. This just seems in very poor taste, which is not uncommon for Suda. I like a lot of the things that Suda does. I think this is just, All right, I'm just gonna speed through it, just in case that unlocks the Henry thing that you want to see. Can't figure it out. Real shit now. Shane start stack high. Okay, that's why we're now called Badman. Face all bandaged up. Mosca stood there between the bench with a knife. Major leagues, pretty badass. All right, Mosca, a batter, pinch hitter. Played some more pitching machine. All right, we're fucking Badman. Dodge that first ball like nothing. All right, we're being shot at by a
just training. So this is why he became a deal. This is why he became an assassin, or
Mosca is apparently trying to get us beaten to death by a pitching machine. Made it into a blindfold. He just stood back and watched, but no blindfold's gonna stop my ass. Listening for the sound. It's been playing baseball. All right, we're an old pro baseball player. But my left ear was ringing like a bastard and was basically useless. I forgot about that. Right to the face. My brains were wobbling like jelly. This time suddenly stood still. Pissed ourselves. Goddamn meteor. Really fucking mad. Mad at Mosca. Torture. I understand torture was a purpose at least, but Mosca was just some fucking punk kid who got his jollies off on violence.
You're reading too much of this if you're trying to skip through it. Power read it. Like,
third strike, we're blacked out. Mosca's being their shit. Darkness. Batting cage ceiling, floating. Looking down on the guys. We're dead. Light appeared. We're going towards the light. And I saw the old black dog. Let out a scream. Hospital room ceiling. Grim Reaper. Fuck, Badman. You need a fucking editor. Headhunter. Halfway. Hospital, back from dead. Doctor on his payroll. Knocks me out. Just 4 balls about to put down for a Burt nap. Greco stopped the machine. Doc said braid damage pretty serious. Some screws loose in my head. Literal screws loose. I want to take my daughter out to eat. Charlotte came to visit. Instead of flowers, she brought beer and a bat. Vodka would have done too, as well as beer. Trusty old bat. Peace at bat by the side. Charlotte knew that. Fucking Pug showed up too. Moscow with sherry. Pink bouquet. Greco was right behind him. Moscow was scared as shit. Tells him we did is wrong. Telling him to sleep.
Oh, yeah, now he's wearing the thing.
Yeah. We took a swing at Mosca's head. Killed Mosca.
Oh, goddamn!
One swing broke his neck. He sure didn't disappoint. Okay.
I'd probably kill the person who was torturing me, too. I mean, shit.
First kill, but even so, I didn't really feel anything special. Got a new job killing. Greco headhunted me. Pay by the day driver, yearly contract. Stable job would be the best for my daughter, and I was convinced. Okay. Spent days swinging my buddy. Hunting heads.
Mm-hmm. Became an assassin.
Okay. Good at something other than baseball. Okay. That's how we became an assassin. All right. 3 down, 3 to go. Now we're getting the origin of Bad Girl.
I mean... Yeah, six scenarios, though. It says... The Shinobu, like, it's weird. There was 2 DLCs, DLC 1 and DLC 2. DLC 1 was Shinobu.
Okay.
Making her playable.
Okay.
And these things. And then the second DLC was Bad Girl after you beat Killer Marathon.
All right, so Charlotte versus Bogart. Okay, so Charlotte's now becoming Bad Girl.
Yeah.
Charlotte's holding bat. One-on-one battle kicks off. Thought it was a different kind of fucking... I don't remember teaching her that move.
Oof.
Then over in pain, Charlotte goes over and picks up the bat. Bat like a golf club. We know that move. Teeth flying everywhere. Laugh my ass off. Charlotte follows up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
21 times in total.
Marvelous.
Okay. Video ends. Chill finally run down my spine. Never seen it before. She'd kind of eyes you only seen the dead. Okay. From that point on, these videos started getting sent to me regularly. Okay. New video every single day. All kinds of people. She'd always land the finishing blow.
Because in No More Heroes 1, she was the second highest assassin? Or was she the first? No, the first was Jean. So the
First was Jean. She was the second or third.
I think she was the second one.
Yeah. Alright, so we got the origin of Bad Girl now. Can't say I ever cared about that.
It's cool that she's back. Anyway.
Used to call her Charlie. Listen up. More backstory. Find a bat. Knock it to the moon. Land among the stars. Final video. Is this when we see...
Oh, dude, hold on. This might be the fight.
Just like Bad Girl, I turn into a junkie.
This might actually be the fight.
Yeah.
Actually...
Bad Girl
yes!
versus Travis Touchdown.
Okay, you know what?
Let's read this.
This is what I'm interested in.
All right.
Oh, my God. The video started up. I saw Travis. It only took me a few seconds to figure it out. This asshole called Travis was going to win this fight to the death. Meaning Bad Girl was going to die. You got any fucking clue how hard it is to watch your own kid get killed? Even if that kid turned into someone else.
Everything happened someplace else. A place where this wasn't jack shit I could do about. Inside the screen of my phone. Do you even have kids? Whatever. Doesn't matter anyway. That was a tough fight.
Travis was overwhelming.
Even if the battle itself was pretty close, he had a unique presence. Almost like he had like a dark side or something.
Kind of a hero.
Bad Girl was an eccentric villain character.
And he kept dodging. Like, what the fuck was that? And he never did that in 2. What the fuck?
Video made that much painfully clear. Yep. And then Bad Girl was dead. Her death just didn't seem real. At that moment, I thought maybe this world itself was some kind of fucked up simulation. Yeah, I know. Everyone tries to escape reality when faced with shit they don't want to deal with. It was the same when her mom died. And now with a daughter gone, I was all alone again. No longer had to work to provide for my family. There's nothing left for me to do anymore. Except revenge.
Okay.
Then I thought about a few things. Simple questions that anyone would have. What exactly made Charlotte turn out like that? Who sent all these videos? Were they the ones who took Charlotte and got her all fucked up like that? Dude, imagine if it was Sylvia.
It was gotta be Sylvia.
She knows who these people are.
Greco is probably working with the assassin organization that Sylvia is also a part of. They headhunted him. He told Sylvia about his daughter. Then Sylvia was like, "Oh, we can work with that too."
And for what? They wanted him, so they took his daughter?
No, they wanted him, which is great. They got him killing, and then they're like, "Oh, he's got a kid as well." Somebody's like, "Ah, great, family business."
Got no idea what their motivations were, but it was definitely someone who knows me. I'm thinking you could fill in the blanks for me.
If this is just turns out to be, oh, my old mob connections got my daughter into the life of killing.
Right, Greco?
It better not be a connection back to the mob. That's all I gotta say. If they end on the mob,
Change.
Fuck off.
Last episode.
all right. So I can talk now. Well, it's my turn to tell you something. Your story is interesting enough, but you're misunderstanding a few things. I work as a headhunter. I scope out good recruits and refer them to the organization. Sometimes they even dabble in HR. Assassins are especially sought after. There are several types of assassins. You, Birkin, are the slightly atypical psychopath type. You've got a knack for killing. Gonna remember instant batting cages. Something happened there. Time you were all tied to a chair, much like I am now. Took 3 balls to the face from the pitching machine, and then seemed to pass out. You stood up silently and caught the ball barehanded. Didn't even know you had gone out of the ropes. They were tying you down. Oh. Grabbed a bat and lunged at the pitching machine. Howling, everyone was shocked. They ran after you. Really beat the shit out of you. Your abnormal behavior freaked everyone out. Mosca turned green, just stood there. How intense your explosive energy was. Took those guys 10 full minutes to knock you out. You had stopped moving, but you still had a pulse. I stopped him. Fucking Christ. Bit of revelation. Sometimes it sort of just happens. Yeah, let me see that. That's how long we've been playing. Oh, it's only spring into bloom. Violent nature. Mosca to death. That's when I decided to headhunt you. More impressive wonder kid. That's right, your daughter. First met Charlotte, you were still basically just a vegetable. Still in her teens, but she had your eyes. While you were away, I made contact with her and tested out a little experiment. Kidnapped her and brought her face to face with the fear of death. Being late and all, there was no way I was going to damage that pretty face with the pitching machine. Plus, it was a bit of hassle anyway, so I used an electric chair. Fired down with her voltage that would almost, but not quite kill her. I was hoping that a near-death experience would bring out her true abilities as it did with you. The results were astonishing. Something had been dormant deep inside her. Being your daughter, she had your eyes, but being so young, she also very pliable. Skills surpassed even yours. It was Charlotte herself who said she wanted to get on the ranked assassins battles. She also asked me to film. Now, don't be too surprised, but she also asked me to send the videos to you. Simply wanted your praise. There's no way to be certain of that now, of course. On a movie ever, even I was somewhat conflicted about sending it to you.
I bet he would be.
Yeah. Losing Bad Girl saddened me. Believe me, that much is true. Think that Bad Girl lost. Want to tell you myself. Share my feelings. It's really all I wanted.
Is that so, huh? Can I say something now?
What is it?
You're the psychopath, pal.
Oh, I won't deny my own abnormality. But then again, everyone has something abnormal about them. Don't you think?
I'm gonna split your fucking head open in a minute. This is revenge, so there's no other way about it. After I kill you, I'm gonna go kill Travis.
Cut to 3 months later. I can't fucking find him!
Yeah.
I guess that's just the natural flow of things since I've been captured and tied up like this. But Travis isn't going to be such an easy kill. You're going to have a rough time out there.
What I don't get is, why does all of this sound like some total bullshit?
Shit pops on the stream, because it is.
None of this seems real. And am I actually dead or what? Either way, the truck got shot, and when he took those balls to the dome of the batting cages, did I just end up dying during one of those times? That, or maybe I'm still alive, and this is the ICU, and I'm seeing some kind of deathbed nightmare.
I understand how you feel. I, too, sometimes feel like this world is some sort of virtual reality. You know how people talk about fate? I feel like so many strange coincidences just happen. Makes me feel like there's someone behind the scenes. Or like I've seen the Grim Reaper himself.
This sure is some helpful shit, alright. How about we finish up this game?
Okay. So we kill Greco, the only man that could possibly lead us to Travis.
Maybe. I mean, he probably knows Sylvia, and Sylvia would know where Travis is,
Yeah.
even if he was trying to hide. What the hell is up with all this frustration? Oh, this bad girl.
All this killing for jack shit. Fuck this. Fuck all of this.
Oh, yeah? Next up, Travis touchdown. I'm the black dog looking in that asshole shadow. Yeah, alright then. Time to go kill the shit out of that dickhead.
Okay.
Let me leave.
That's it.
And there's one more bike. If there's not a bike thing here, it was that other thing that we did, actually. We might actually be done.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah, because we already did a scenario after we beat the game. Because that's how we got the final death ball or whatever.
Yeah, so that was supposed to explain Henry?
Not the Badman stuff, so I guess that's stuff that he did when he popped in for like 2 seconds. His cult of the whatever he fucking called it. Okay.
Emerald Cult.
The Emerald Cult of the fuck off people.
And then we met two
And then
aliens.
aliens. And then that superhero wrestler.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he shows up in 3.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. Way too much. Way too much. But hey,
All right. Cool.
without the Badman stuff, I'd say it's a 7. With the Badman stuff, I'd say it's like a 6.5.
Really?
Yeah.
You give it a 7?
I'd give it a 7.
All right.
Because there's no depth to the combat.
Yeah.